I'm one of 11 siblings, the sixth child, and I grew up in Johannesburg, and then I moved to Cape Town 5 years ago. So I guess you could say I'm a musician. I do different things. One is I'm the chazan or cantor of the Great Synagogue in Cape Town, the Garden Shul. We have a choir and we sing Friday night and Saturday, Shabbat. And I've brought in a more modern approach to some of the prayers, so you can call it pop chazan. I'm also what you could call a wedding singer. I've sung at a lot of private events, weddings, bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs too. Mainly weddings, I would say. I've done a lot in South Africa, in Johannesburg and Cape Town, different parts of South Africa, and I've flown around the world as well. My music journey started as a kid. Every weekend on Shabbat I would hear the choral harmonies, and so that was my first understanding of choral music and harmonies, and loved it. That's my beginning. I sang in the kids' choir and in the synagogue choir when my dad was a rabbi, so I sang in the shul choir as a kid. I was a child soloist and a soloist in school, but that was the sum of it. I mean, I didn't really study music, or I was exposed to it through the synagogue or through school. Musical inspirations, I would say, and they're not necessarily Jewish. I appreciate lots of different types of music. I mean, on a daily basis, I listen to all sorts of music, from Jewish to completely not. African influences, like I love African harmonies.
It's one way.
I'm just worried it might be a bit too much.
And that's actually probably subconsciously why I featured an African choir on my album. For the last 6 months I was working hard to finish this album. It's called 5780. It's the name of the Jewish New Year. And it's a mix of original songs and traditional Jewish classical songs, including songs from the synagogue, which I've remixed. Got a much more modern sound, soulful sound. I've also recorded with the Kailichi United Mambazo Choir. Some of the songs, so I knew what kind of arrangements I wanted in my head, but because I didn't really play, so I did it like a little bit unconventional. I would like beatbox or drum on the table the beats, and then I would sing the dun 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 dun, like get the groove of like, and then the guy would like put in the beat and he would put in the bass. A lot of it was very organic, and I liked that process because it was like what you're hearing, and you can kind of, just work with like someone right there and put the keys down and put the little. Or in studio, I went into with the trumpet or the violin player, and I basically like just played all the lines. I love like flugel sounds. I really like that kind of, with just you and someone else and you're just creating that thing. On the other hand, it was a great experience to record with the band as well. So we did a core band, drums, bass, keys, guitar in one session, and then sometimes, afterwards we'd bring in trumpet, violin, percussionist, flautist for one or two of the songs. And then the choir came in afterwards and did the 3 songs.
Salam, shalom.
I'd like to achieve with the music is for it to be, to reach far and wide, and people from all backgrounds, and globally, South Africa, to listen to it, and to be able to perform with the choir, with the band around the world, and yeah, that's my dream.